The last items, December 23rd, that the board took up. Would you care to comment on those?
I would. There are two items that the board took action on. One was an agreement with the AV Waterbank Authority, and that's an agreement that helps facilitate water banking in the Antelope Valley, and it's sharing facilities, and it's a real solid partnership. And the Waterbank Authority is made up of Semi-Tropic Water Storage District and Roseman, Roseman Community Services District, and Valley Mutual, and those make up a banking authority. They have a banking operation. We have banking operations, so this is just a good partnership. I think this is a year where we had water available to recharge. We're not sure how 2012 is going to pan out as far as water supply, but we had it available in 2011. It was almost perfect water year supply for us, so we needed to get water in the ground, and we have really, a couple of parties have gotten water recharge for later years, so it's a good story.
The signing of the agreement, or the authority to sign the agreement, certainly closes a loop and validates the entire water bank. The agreement had to do with facilities that would be able to transport the water once it's taken out of the water bank, and which is just as important as being able to put water in it.
Right.
And without having the ability to deliver the water, it was just putting water in the ground.
Right.
Now we have a validated, full-fledged water bank that we can start constructing the deliverable side of the bank. So what it means in totality, the agreements to do just that are done, and we can move forward.
There plans to cooperate with AVEK in a joint venture to expand the water bank?
I think we're open to any discussion to do what's best for, number one, the aquifer that we all draw water from when it's not coming out of the state water project, as well as working together to accomplish the water delivery needs for our customers. If I get enough water in there that to make it through a drought, maybe a 3-year period minimum is what I'd like to get, to protect the ratepayers, so we're not fluctuating our rates when we have to pay for $500, $600 an acre water rather than $200 water.
Emerging out of the rocks over here at Vasquez Rocks in Aguadulce is the new Interpretive Center. The distinctive roofline and the steel for that is being put up here on Thursday morning, January 4th. Vasquez Rocks, seen in commercials, movies, television still shots, publicity shots, because of its distinctive upthrusts of rock. It really is a distinctive location. And now we're going to talk to the director here, who's planning a new interpretive center. Well, Sandy, what an exciting project here at Vasquez Rocks. What's your part in it?
Actually, I've been working at Vasquez Rocks for the past 22 years. I started here in 1990. So I'm now currently the park superintendent. And this project we've been working on very hard for the last 3 years.
Okay.
And so it's finally coming to pass that we're going to have our interpretive center, and it really began from a proposition in the early 1990s that was passed by the voters to put in an interpretive center, and through ups and downs, it's finally made it.
Finally got funding and finally got the starting date and broke ground and everything.
And the company is, the construction company is PCL, and they've been an awesome company to work with.
Good.
And actually everyone from the architect, all the planners, the exhibit team, everyone has, because they want to they really want this to be what the community would like and be proud of.
Sure.
And I think the exhibit they're really going to like, because it touches on all the major important things here, which is, you know, the geology, the Native Americans, the filming history, the flora, the fauna, the animals.
I see from the way the steel is going up that it's not a normal roof line. It's looks a little bit different.
No, it's a very unique roof line.
Yeah.
And it'll be a metal roof.
And
because this building is a platinum LEED, the first that the county has put in. So they have to meet all the green standards.
Oh.
And I think this is designed more to be almost like cave-like, you know, where it'll be very well insulated. Everything that needs to be done to make it platinum LEED is being done.
Okay.
They have to meet that requirement.
I see. So does that mean windmills, solar panels,
there will be
catch the rain and
right. We won't have a windmill. But there are solar panels, but they won't be noticeable.
Early on, I remember there was talk of costs and so forth, but the economy's gone up and down and prices have gone up and down. So what's the estimated cost for this project at this time?
It was the estimated cost is $7.7 million. And that is being funded by Prop A money. And like I said, that was actually voted in the early 1990s. And then there's also been some state park bonds that have helped.
When are they supposed to open?
Actually, the opening was slated for summer of 2012.
Okay.
But I think it's going to be probably more fall of 2012.
Okay.
Which is normal to have, you know, like we ran into a little more rock than we expected to.
Here at United Street and Roseman Boulevard, the traffic signals are hanging on the poles. They're not hooked up yet, but almost. And you can see that what the Roseman Municipal Advisory Council has been pushing for safety for many months, and Supervisor Scrivener promised is happening.
Charter school to Roseman. We are here asking and letting the public know that we are asking the district to authorize us. That is the process. If they approve of us, they become our overseer. They oversee our auditing. They oversee our accounting. They can walk into our charter and see what we're doing. They can oversee safety, things like that. They become the overseer. We are still autonomous in that we are independent. It is our budget. We do decide. We do have our own board. Southern Kern is, so to speak, the big brother of Roseman Community Charter School. The first charter that we are asking for, that is genuinely asked for, is for 5 years. That is the first 5 years.
I've known Ms. Oliver for 5 years. She has worked with all 4 of my special needs children. And she's wonderful. She is a teacher that cares. She is a teacher from a mother with 4 kids with special needs. She gives you hope. She makes you feel like your kids can go out there and be out with the regular community and function.
The board will render their decision, and after the decision is rendered, we're still a community. We're still a united school district together.